Guys, welcome to the YouTube channel Phone Mania. So in today's video we are going to compare the Galaxy S9 Plus right against the OnePlus 7T Pro Maclaren edition. So guys, let's get started. So guys, first of all we can start from the displays itself. So the Galaxy S9 Plus have a nice display. You can see it's curved. Both the displays of the OnePlus 7T Pro and the Galaxy S9 Plus are curved. When it comes to the Galaxy S9 Plus, it has a 6.2-inch display, and you can see there are bezels in the top and the bottom. You can see a top chin, and same wise you can see bottom chin too. So it's significantly, there is a nice chin over there. But when compared to the OnePlus 7T Pro Maclaren edition, you can see there are no chins. Absolute full view display. You can see it's absolute full view display because it uses the pop-up camera mechanism. So that's why the main reason. Then while it comes to the display specifications, so guys, let's look at the display. The OnePlus 7T Pro is a 6.67 inch, whereas the Galaxy S10 Plus is 6.2 inch, and the screen to body ratio on the OnePlus 7T Pro Maclaren is 88.1, whereas on the Galaxy S10 Plus is 84.2. Then it comes to the resolution, it's both sides almost similar resolution and all, but there is a slight difference. So let's go to the Galaxy S9 Plus first. So it's 1440 to 2960 pixels, and on the OnePlus 7T Pro Maclaren it is 1440 to 3120. That's the same you get on the OnePlus 7 Pro, 7T Pro normal, and this one. And then comes to the PPI, the Galaxy S9 Plus have 529 PPI, whereas the OnePlus 7T Pro have 516 PPI. Then about the Corning Gorilla Glass protection, this uses CG5, that means Corning Gorilla Glass 5, and this uses 6, the latest version. Then comes to the HDR certification. So HDR basically does the which displays accurate based on the accuracy, the color poppiness and punchiness. They give some certification. So this is HDR10 certified display, and this is the HDR10 Plus certified display. And while looking at the glance, you can see both are stunning, crisp and clear displays. But still, the OnePlus 7T Pro have a catch. It have a 90Hz refresh rate when compared to the 60 on the Galaxy S9 Plus. So that's a great advantage for the OnePlus 7T Pro Maclaren edition. So that's a great thing. So guys, because of the 90Hz refresh rate, so the Galaxy S9 Plus at 60Hz, you can see it's smooth, but not as fluidic, as smooth as that of the OnePlus 7T Pro. You can see it just goes like so nice transitions and all in the OnePlus 7T Pro because of the 90Hz display. So guys, at 60Hz and 90Hz. Then guys, the next main thing, the processor. So the Galaxy S9 Plus have a 2-year-old Exynos 9810 inside, while the OnePlus 7T Pro Maclaren has the Snapdragon 855 Plus. It is just 6 months old or nearly a 1-year-old right now. So guys, let's check it out on normal games and all both. Actually, the Exynos 9810 performs still great, but actually if we play in the PUBG in the maximum settings and all, then we can to get some minor frame drops, and along with that we can get some minor heatings and all. But absolutely a beast is the OnePlus 7T Pro Maclaren. No issues in either PUBG, GT San Andreas or any games. In normal games and normal settings, both the 7T Pro Maclaren and the Galaxy S9 Plus handles almost perfect. We can see which one loads faster. Obviously the Galaxy is behind by 2 seconds or something like that. You can see there is a minor difference between the both because the chip is much improved when compared to the Exynos 9810 versus the Snapdragon 855 Plus. You can see we can just play games in a bit faster on both. On the 7T Pro Maclaren, it is smooth. Wow, so much fluidic. Now let's check it on the Galaxy S9 Plus. So actually normal games handles well in both the ones. You can see it's also smooth. There's no issues on the Galaxy S9 Plus too. So actually I have played in the maximum settings on the Galaxy S10 Plus. Still the GTA San Andreas and GTA Vice City have no such issues. So handles perfectly fine. So guys, both these have great amazing processor, but if you play, that means if you're a hardcore gamer, then the OnePlus 7T Pro suits you best than the Galaxy S10 Plus. Then guys, obviously the next main thing is the processor. I have actually told you about the processor. Now let's go to the camera. So camera specifications, the Galaxy S9 Plus is ahead. So in the processor category, the Maclaren scores, while the Galaxy S9 Plus scores still in camera. A 2-year flagship still scores in camera. That means that's a great thing, guys. Mainly when compared to the camera, the Galaxy S9 Plus just have a 12 MP camera. But that 12 MB is too much further because it's a dual pixel and technology, and along with that it's a dual aperture camera too. That means dual aperture means it can switch the apertures between f1.5 to f2.4 based on the availability of the light. So if you are in an extreme low light and you can't see, then it will switch to f1.5 to take stunning low light photos, and if you are in f2.4 to take the maximum vividness out of the photo, it will switch to f2.4. Then you will ask always as you ask, why two apertures? Why should take in between some apertures? That means fixed aperture and all, like what the one on the OnePlus 7T Pro Maclaren, that means 48 MB f1.6. That means if your camera is switched to f1.5 all the time, the issue will happen to the daylight shot. The night shot will be awesome because it will catch too much light, and the night shot will be awesome, but the daylight shot will not be crisp and clear. That means the edges will be smoothened and the surroundings will be not that vivid, and also it will be more like a smoothened image if you take always in the f1.4 mode. That's why if it is low light, it will switch to f1.5, and it's in daylight condition, it should automatically switch to f2.4. That's a great camera, still great, stunning camera. Then compared to the OnePlus 7T Pro, I'm not saying it's bad, but I like the camera on the Galaxy S9 Plus more than that of the OnePlus 7T Pros. Then the next thing is telephoto camera. Actually, it's an 8 MP telephoto versus 12 MP telephoto, and it's capable. The Galaxy S9 Plus is capable of 2x optical zoom, whereas it's capable of 3x optical zoom. Then in addition to that, we get an ultra-wide camera. That means a 16 MB ultra-wide camera, whereas we miss the ultra-wide camera on the Galaxy S9 Plus. So that's another thing. Then compared to the UI features, actually when compared to the UI, the Samsung is very improved in One UI and all. You can get many types of features over there and here, so that's a nice thing. You can see single take feature. So that single take feature is basically allows us to shot the perfect moment with the help of all cameras and taking random photos and random shots. Then along with that, we can normal photo. It works with the help of AI, and enhanced scene will be detected. Then video, and here we can add AR and all. Then up to more, we can see pro video, pro photo, pro video modes, pro photo mode. In pro video and pro photo mode, we can manually adjust the apertures, ISO level, standard, white balance and all. Then comes to the UI of the OnePlus. In addition to that, we get a pro photo mode, but the pro video mode is missing. Along with that, we also miss the super slow motion video. That means a 960 FPS super slow motion video is also missed on this one. Except that, almost same. I like both, but actually the more features on the Galaxy S9 Plus when compared to the OnePlus 7T Pro. Then compared to the UI on both, this is the perfect area when these two are differently abled, because I will say the OnePlus UI is more like an organized and sorted, but the Samsung's UI is more futuristic, and that means more features are packed within the limited area. But if you ask me how to differentiate between it's like a shop. Actually, if you are going to a shop and wishing to buy a a shoe, and if you are going to OnePlus, so then the guys will be like, yes, how can I help you? So then we have some shoes over here, you can select anything you want, but only in this rack. Actually, OnePlus is very limited. You can select, actually they will select the perfect shoes for you, but you can't customize it much and you can't change the colors much, so it will be always a limited thing. But if you go to the Samsung, then they will be like, you can multiple collections, multiple different sizes, colors, and also it will be like you'll be almost get confused. So which one do you select? So that's the main difference. Actually, I will show a quick example. Actually, I had already mentioned this in one video. Actually, I will share the link down below. That means One UI versus Exynos. So it's like actually an edge lightning feature is on both the Galaxy S9 Plus, and also same goes with the OnePlus 7T Pro. So let me take it. So guys, this is the both horizontal light, that's the edge lightning. Same goes with the edge lightning on the Galaxy S9 Plus. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means 5 edge lightning is on the OnePlus 7T Pro Maclaren. Let's look at the Galaxy S9 Plus. you can see a bunch of things. That means 1 2 3 4, you can see a multiple options, and even with that it's not done. You can select the manual colors which you want, you can see, and if you don't like any colors you can select any other colors in the universe, and then along with that advanced you can set the transparency, width, narrow, duration, much more things like that. And I say some people said OnePlus is way faster than Samsung. There are some people who likes the fluidic design and the fluidic response of the One UI. Actually Samsung's mainly focus on much more transitions and all. You can see Samsung have some options like go to advanced features and go to reduce animations. So actually by default it will not be enabled, so you must enable to be much more smoother. Then after that it's not still enough, you can go to accessibility and you can see visibility enhancement, and still over here you can see a remove animations options. Now it will be like boom, it's almost, see, it's so faster, you can see now it's almost, but because of the 90 hertz it feels fluidic. So if it is paired with a 90 hertz display or 120 hertz like as on the Galaxy S20 series, then it will be awesome. So that's the main difference. So actually I will suggest which UI will be best based on the priority. So if you're a user who like to more fiddle with your settings, go here and there with the settings and all, then the Galaxy S9 Plus will be perfect for you. So if you're busy and not told with the settings much and you want to get the job done quickly, then the OnePlus 70 Pro works in ways will be perfect for you. Then guys, the next thing is the selfie camera. So the Galaxy S9 Plus have the 8 MP selfie camera versus this have a pop-up selfie camera of 16 MP, so that's a great advantage. But the next thing is the security. When compared to the security, the Galaxy S9 Plus have face recognition, iris scanner, and an optical fingerprint scanner. Then while compared to the OnePlus 70 Pro Maclaren, we have the in-display fingerprint scanner along with the face recognition with the help of pop-up camera. So actually let's test which one will be faster. So actually I have done the intelligence scan on the Galaxy S9 Plus versus the pop-up selfie camera on the, that means face recognition on the OnePlus 70 Pro. Let's check it out in 3 2 1 go. So guys, actually I think let's do it once again in 3 2 1 go. Both are almost quick. Still the OnePlus manages to get it faster even with the pop-up camera. Let's do it once again. 3 2 1 go. So guys, you guys are the judge. You can see both are neck and neck. So actually I just impressed with the job of OnePlus. Even with the pop selfie camera, it almost manages near to the Galaxy S9 Plus, so that's a great thing. Then under display fingerprint scanner on the Galaxy S9 Plus, sorry, on the OnePlus 70 Pro Maclaren. So you can see in 3 2 1, it's faster, nice one. But it's an optical fingerprint scanner, not like the Galaxy S10 Plus and the Note 10 series ultrasonic which uses 3D fingerprint. It's just a 2D one. Then the next thing is the main thing that misses on the 70 Pro is the wireless charging. So it does not have a wireless charging, but in order to compensate that, it had 30 watt of that charger. So that's a nice feature to have, 30 watts. But the Galaxy S10 Plus just have a 15 watt, but it can do wirelessly at the same 15 watts. Then along with that, the battery capacity, so 3500 mAh battery is on the Galaxy S9 Plus versus 4085 mAh on the OnePlus 70 Pro Maclaren. So that's a nice thing to have. Then it also misses in IP68 dust and water resistance. So the Galaxy S9 Plus, a 2-year-old flagship, still have the IP68 dust and water resistance, but the OnePlus 70 Pro misses on the IP68 dust and water rating. So that's another thing. Then compared to the colors, so the Galaxy S9 Plus have multiple colors like the midnight black, which I'm having right now. Then we have the lilac purple, sunrise gold, which is a 128GB edition. Then we have some other colors like coral blue, then burgundy red and all. But the OnePlus 70 Pro Maclaren edition have just this color. And we also get an 8GB 256GB variant, that means called haze blue color. So it's almost like a nebula blue of the OnePlus 7 Pro. Then compared to the storage variants, the Galaxy S9 Plus have 6GB base RAM and 64, 256 or 128GB internal storage, and it's UFS 2.1. When compared to the OnePlus 70 Pro, it has 12GB RAM and 256GB internal memory with the UFS 3.0 storage. So that's the main difference between the OnePlus 70 Pro Maclaren versus the Galaxy S9 Plus. Hope you like the video. Stay tuned. Thank you guys.